Oh, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Pride Time. I'm your host, AP, aka Andrew P., the man himself. Today we have a jam-packed show featuring the Johan Report, the top 5 with Samira Allen, and we have a political panel with Sam DeVecchis. But in the buzz for this week, we're starting off with the Los Angeles Lakers. They're furious with the rookie point guard D'Angelo Russell, who leaked a video showing shooting guard Nick Young discussing his relations with other women. If you didn't know, Nick Young is currently engaged to Australian rapper Iggy Azalea, and Pride Time has the exclusive footage. Let's check it out.
Bitch.
Right now?
Yeah.
Phone call will go down this Sunday on
How old was you?
Kardashians at 9 right here on
This
YouTube.
I hated being told
How?
it was
What you like?
Everyone would make fun of me.
You was 30, she was 19?
Those legs for days have now walked
Hell
dozens
no.
of runways.
I didn't know
And in
that.
just a few years,
Come
Kendall
on.
Jenner has caught the attention
She lied.
of big name designers.
It's like after the club shit, you know?
Incredible job.
You don't really...
What about Amber Rose? You ain't never tried?
Kendall
Nah,
is
she
the
know my
only model
girl.
ruling the
Huh?
runway.
She know my
Bestie
girl.
Gigi Hadid.
This
Call
bitch?
your doctor.
Right
A
now?
surprising
Yeah.
phone call will go down
Yeah,
this Sunday on YouTube.
How old was you?
Kardashians at 9 right here on
This
YouTube.
summer?
I hated being told
How?
it was
What you like?
Everyone would make fun of me.
You was 30, she was 19?
Those legs for days have now walked
Hell
dozens
no.
of runways.
I didn't know
And in
that.
just a few years,
Come
Kendall
on.
Jenner has caught the
She
attention
lied.
of big name designers.
It's like after the club shit, you know?
Incredible job.
You don't really...
What about Amber Rose? You ain't never tried?
Kendall
Nah,
is
she
the
know my
only model
girl.
ruling the
Huh?
runway.
She know my
Bestie
girl.
Gigi Hadid.
The Lakers locker room is actually in turmoil right now because of this huge trust violation. D'Angelo Russell has gone on camera to apologize, but many of the players are like straight up ignoring him, not sitting with him at lunch, just really childish things. So do you think that D'Angelo was wrong for violating his team's trust, or do you agree with his actions? Let us know in the comments. But now, let's send it over to Samira Allen with the top 5.
Hello, lovely people. I'm your host, Samira Allen, and this week I will be giving you the top 5 movies of 2016 so far. To start us off at number 5, we have Zootopia, an animation film filled with laughter and excitement. It's a great movie to take your family out to see on a Friday night, especially the little ones. It's a fun movie for all ages to enjoy.
We got a 1031.
I got dibs! Officer Hop, I am in pursuit! Woo woo! I need you to run a plate.
Flash is the fastest guy in there. He can run the plate like that.
Wait. They're all sloths?
What, are you saying that because he's a sloth he can't be fast? Flash, 100-yard dash. Buddy, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Officer Judy Hop, CPD, how are you?
Coming in at number 4, we have Ryan Reynolds starring in Deadpool. It's an action-packed mixed movie with some great comedy. If you're looking for a funny date night or for both of you to enjoy, this is a great movie for you to see. Unfortunately, it's not for all ages.
Oh, hello. Deadpool here. I always wanted to be a professional athlete. Because I wanted to have children in cities all over the world. Incoming! See you this Friday, America.
Putting in at number 3, we have 10 Cloverfield Lane, mixed with a mixture of drama, horror, and mystery. It constantly has you on your toes, and you never know what's coming. So if you're ready for some thrills and chills, grab your popcorn and get a comfy seat, because you're in for a crazy ride.
No! No! No, no! No! Don't open that door! They're going to get all of us killed!
Something's coming.
Bringing us down to number 2 on our list, we have Captain America, Civil War. Now, if you love your comics, then this is perfect for you because it is filled with a lot of your favorite Marvel characters. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Ant-Man, Captain America, of course, and the list goes on. Definitely go see this action-packed film.
What do we do?
We fight.
Sorry, Tony. You know I wouldn't do this if I had any other choice.
But he's my friend. So was I.
This movie has been the most talked about movie of 2016 yet. Taking us to number 1 on our countdown list is Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. It has only been released for 1 week and has already made $500 million. Ben Affleck played Batman and Henry Cavill played Superman. This is another film that leaves you on the edge of your seat. If you're ready for some more action and surprises, this is for you.
Black and blue. God versus man. Day versus night. The red capes are coming. The red capes are coming.
It seems that the superhero movies are just taking over 2016. I'm looking forward to seeing what's next in theaters. Well, that is all I have for you this week for Top 5. Now get up and get to the movies because you don't want to miss out. Thanks for tuning in with me this week. I'm Samira Allen, and I will see you next time.
Now, Batman vs. Superman may have grossed over 500 mil, but some fans like me were disappointed with the story. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, so get out there and see that movie. Thanks a lot, Samira. Joining me now is the ever so wonderful Johan Espinel.
Glad to be here, Andrew. Welcome to the Johan Report, where we always have interesting topics to talk about. Once again, we start at the Supreme Court nomination battle. Republicans in the Senate are refusing to hold hearings to appoint Judge Merrick Garland as the Supreme Court judge.
It's been about 6 weeks since we started talking about this story, and yet nothing has yet to be done.
Exactly. A crucial part of the American government is the judicial branch. Without a ninth judge, many cases may potentially end in a 4-4 vote. This means that cases heard by the Supreme Court will end without a definite conclusion and upholds a vote by the lower court.
But why is that bad?
Well, that means that these cases will not be resolved by a highest court of the United States. Effectively, the judicial branch is being weakened by the Senate. Our checks and balances are not working. The Senate is becoming more powerful than any other branches in the government. Congress is not working how it should.
Well, that's crazy because Congress has its own limits, and our system of checks and balances should honestly remain intact.
There is hope, however. Although Republican senators are vowing not to hear Merrick Garland, a few senators have had private talks with him and may potentially result in him getting nominated into the Supreme Court.
Yeah, well, hopefully this something comes out of this story. Yeah. Another story that we've been touching here at Pride Time is the Apple versus the FBI. The FBI recently unleashed statements in which they unlocked the iPhone of the San Bernardino attackers.
How did they unlock that iPhone?
The means are unknown, but this is a huge blow to Apple and all the other tech giants that had supported them. Our phones contain a lot of, personal data information, our financial information, personal photos, things like that, and they contain our location as well. So our information should honestly be kept private and out of the government's hands. I don't know how the FBI was able to unlock that phone, but they should never have been able to access our smartphones. And because that they were able to unlock it because it belonged to a terrorist, the repercussions if someone else was to able to, find out that software and use it on the rest of American citizens or iPhones all over the world.
I feel like they should never be able to use our iPhones. And the worst part about it is that the FBI, we don't know what method they use. So exactly. You never know if a hacker is going to get their hands on it, and we're all going to suffer because of that.
Yeah. Well, talking about terrorism, our hearts go out to those who were affected by the recent attack in Brussels. Yeah, these vicious attacks took many lives that should not have happened, and it's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. Terrorist attacks have been happening all around the world. First we had the Paris attack, and then we had this attack in Brussels. Yeah. And we should never let terrorists scare us. Paris continued to live their lives, and I'm sure Brussels will get back after this attack. Those lives were lost, but we should never let terrorists scare us.
Yeah, they should not have made these accusations. They are very disgraceful. We shouldn't let terrorists scarce, honestly, is what you're saying. And
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, especially those accusations you're talking about, those Republicans attacking Muslims. Like Ted Cruz is calling for Muslim communities to be policed and having like the police follow people that go into synagogues. Like that's ridiculous. And even Trump saying to block people from coming into this country that are Muslims.
It's all absurd.
Yeah.
Hopefully this country gets it together, with the upcoming presidential election. But our time is running short here on the Johan Report. It's time to toss it over to Sam DeVecchis.
Thanks, Andrew. And welcome to our first political panel. This is replacing the Sam and Meg show. We think Meg died. We don't know. But here with me is Johan.
Hey, welcome.
And Jermaine. How's it going? And we are going to be answering questions from this mug. Some topics. Jermaine should be good. All right. First question. Climate change. What do we think?
Well, I think climate change is an important issue this election, and it's something that a lot of people feel heated about. And I think that it's very important that we address this climate change because although some people may think that it doesn't exist, it does exist, and it's affecting our everyday lives.
What do we think about Hillary Clinton?
Oh, okay.
Let me just start before Johan starts.
Go ahead.
Let me just start here.
You could go after him.
Hillary Clinton, she has experience, okay? I'll give you that, but I'll give you only that, all right? And it'd be cool if she'd be the first woman president, but listen, she is about to get arrested for classifying emails, all right? She changes her views every 5 seconds. She lies all the time. People in her campaign don't like her, or people that have worked with her in the past. And it's just, I don't know. She sucks.
Do you have to say about this, Johan?
What do you think, Jermaine? I'll go last.
I had not much to really say on it, to be honest. I don't really know much about her or her campaign, but I've only seen negative kind of press, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, I think Hillary is the person who's gonna win the Democratic nomination. Although Sam thinks that she's gonna get indicted, I highly doubt that she's gonna go to jail.
Yeah, because it's so corrupt.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders, who's like a crybaby over this, he's the one. He's never gonna win the nomination because he's never gonna get enough superdelegates. And also, another problem with Bernie Sanders is that he's too idealistic. So I think that Hillary Clinton is the way to go. And although you are a hater on Hillary, she's actually gonna do good for this country.
I think that Trump is going to beat her. I'll vote for Trump over Hillary.
Wow! Wow, you'd vote for Trump over Hillary.
Trump's going to doom us, but I'd still do it because we need someone who's out, not from the government, from the establishment. I know Bernie is technically, but he's not corrupt, in my opinion.
Wow, you think Bernie's not
corrupt? Maybe he does some sketch stuff on the side.
I don't know. Bernie, he was shooting some threes. I'm like, you cheating over there?
Okay. All right. Real quick, weed. Recreational weed. Jermaine?
Well, if it should be
legalized.
Yeah, legalized weed or no?
I think so. I mean, there's a lot of studies on it. I'm not going to get in depth about it, but I feel like it's not one of the harsher drugs, you know what I mean? So I feel like, because you've got cigarettes, tobacco, same thing, but you've got alcohol as well, I feel like. So those two are legal, and I feel like marijuana wouldn't necessarily be worse than those.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lot of positives for the government. I mean, they could make a ton of money. So.
Okay. And I'm now understanding what our crew signal was. I thought he was telling us to keep going, but he told us to wrap it up. So to wrap this up, I would say that voting is very important. So seriously, go register to vote. It's your civic duty to. And I know it's hard because they're all pieces of trash. But which one is less trash? You know what I mean?
Obviously, Hillary Clinton. Bernie Sanders is the biggest.
Lord. Listen, voting is very important. Go. You can do it online. It's so easy. Just search PA, voter registration, and fill it out. But yeah, vote. Get involved in politics as much as you can. Look into the issues. Know what you stand for. And thanks for watching.
Sam and Johan always getting heated on those political panels. But that's all we have today. Thanks for joining us on Pride Time. I'm Andrew Proctor, and I'll see you next week.